The sharp rice leaves are cutting your arms, and grains brushing against your skin make it red, swollen, and itching. Once rice seedlings are planted, it's crucial to make sure the paddy fields have enough water, or the rice will wither and die. So, farmers usually have to do a midnight patrol to make sure no one's messing with their water supply. Speaking of this, I have to insert another story here, which is my little sister's personal experience. When she was around 6 years old, one evening, she went with my dad to patrol the rice paddies. As she was still very young, my dad left her on the narrow ridge of the field, while he went to clear the water source upstream. As my dad's figure disappeared into the darkness, she felt a bit scared and looked up at the starry sky. Suddenly, a haunting melody drifted over from the other side of the mountain, and the delusion seemed to become brighter. My sister widened her eyes and saw two kids around her age, a boy and a girl, who were floating about above the ground, like paper-cut figures used in Chinese funerals. "Come and play with us," they beckoned and smiled at her. My sister felt a chill run down her spine. She turned to look in the direction where my dad had disappeared, but it was still darkness, with only the sound of frogs croaking in the background. When she looked back toward the other side of the mountain, the haunting melody continued, and the two children were still beckoning her to come and play with them. She felt like she was caught between two worlds. This is a reconstructed drawing made by AI for me. It's very cute. She couldn't remember the specific details of what happened afterwards because it was a long time ago. But she remembered crying and telling my dad that she had seen two kids who called her to play. "Daddy, just now, there were two children over there." "Don't talk nonsense." When they got back home, she was scolded and went to bed hungry. As you know, it was a terrifying experience for her, but no one believed what she saw and heard, except for me. After a growth period of 4 to 5 months, rice enters its harvesting season in the hottest time of the year. We will be using a sickle, which is a very sharp tool with serrated edges. You need to be extremely careful when using it, or you could easily cut off your fingers. At this point, the water in the rice fields has dried up, so there are no more disgusting leeches. However, all kinds of bugs, moths, and even the rice leaves and grains themselves can be a real nightmare for the harvesters. Imagine that you are walking under the blazing sun without any professional protective gear, bending down amidst the swarming bugs, and sweating profusely as you harvest the rice. The sharp rice leaves are cutting your arms, and grains brushing against your skin make it red, swollen, and itching. Beads of sweat are running down your face, inducing a pricking sensation as they enter your eyes. Meanwhile, your sunburned neck throbs with a scorching pain, making the already difficult work seem even more unbearable. These are painful memories of mine.